Welcome to the Anything Goes podcast. Prepare for awesome in 3, 2, 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, dudes and dudettes, how's it going? My name is Eli, and this is the Anything Goes podcast, where literally anything goes. And today, here to help me entertain you beautiful people, is my main man, Eric Andrews.
But
You're doing the Yoshi. Is that that was the Yoshi, right?
Yeah, it's Yoshi.
All right. Well,
Yoshi,
lady,
I never played a Yoshi game.
are you serious?
Yeah.
You've never played Yoshi's Island?
Mm-mm.
Did you play? You didn't have Super Mario Sunshine with Yoshi in it?
No, I never
Have
played
you ever
Sunshine.
played as Yoshi in anything ever?
Super Smash?
No, that doesn't. That's not a Yoshi game.
Mario Kart?
All right. Wow, that blows my mind.
What console did it come on?
A lot of it was Game
Is it on
Boy,
GBA?
Game Boy, yeah, and then GameCube. There's no Yoshi games on PlayStation.
It was-
I'd say.
Oh, yeah, you dummy. I looked on 3DS. I wanted to buy it. The original one is not on there. But they made new Yoshi's Island, which is like the sequel to it.
Is that the one with the yarn?
That's the Woolly's World.
Oh, well, get that shit out of here,
Dude, that
Eric.
looks so cool. Are you kidding me?
It looks like it murdered it.
That looks awesome. That's not a Yoshi's
It's not a Yoshi's
type
Island.
game.
No, Yoshi's Island was a shit.
I wanted to play the sequel. I heard it's good but not great, so I halted on it. It's $40, so I'll wait.
It's $40.
The new one.
The Woolly World?
No, the new Yoshi's Island.
New.
I believe it's called.
This is why the 3DS is fucked up.
Why?
$40?
Can they make a sequel? It's cheaper than.
Wait, so this is not? It's not a remaster or a remake?
No, it's,
Oh,
it's
okay.
a sequel.
Oh, I was like, if they put this game out for $40, I'm writing.
It's like a sequel.
Okay, all right, that's fair.
Yeah.
Well,
I wanna play the original.
That was a tangent.
I
Well,
like
ladies
Yoshi,
and
though.
gentlemen, if you've never listened to this podcast, we talk about whatever the hell we want,
Whatever we want,
whether it be
which is mostly games.
our hobby is video games. We
We
have a
enjoy
lot
them.
of hobbies actually. When
I do. Not you.
think about what I only have one hobby.
You just sit and play games.
That's all.
You literally.
I don't
ditch
like
school
I
to
don't
play
like
games.
writing. Coffee is a hobby.
Coffee
a
sucks,
hobby?
man.
A hobby.
Is it?
Yeah.
Coffee's not a hobby.
Coffee enthusiast
You are
is what I can be.
fat.
If
And
you all right,
eating and drinking is your hobby.
what is considered a hobby? Let's think of that.
An activity you enjoy doing.
Okay, now drinking coffee can be an activity,
Is
but
it?
if you be like, if you become,
If you be,
if you become knowledgeable in the coffee realm,
you
I
can
would
say
consider that a hobby.
you enjoy coffee. It's one of your favorite things to do.
No,
but
I
you're
would-
not like a hobbyist.
I would call myself
Do you collect
a
coffee?
coffee. You can collect coffee grounds,
But do you?
no,
Exactly.
I can be a coffee enthusiast.
That's not the same as having a hobby. So you could drink coffee, but I wouldn't say that's a hobby.
I mean, but if you have extensive knowledge about the coffee universe, I'd say that person is a coffee enthusiast.
If I rubbed tables a lot, and I just loved the feeling of a table with my well, I guess it was.
Yeah, exactly.
That's not the same as consuming something, though. That was a bad example.
No, that was a great example.
No,
You just
no, no.
proved me right.
I don't think so. I don't think that's a hobby.
It's
You
all right.
tell us,
Eric.
ladies and gentlemen.
You write in the comments whether Eric's wrong or if he's wrong.
If drinking coffee is a hobby, I think that's something you put down on your resume when you have nothing else to put. You know, when you just try to fill it up, like
Coffee enthusiast.
computer expert, when really you just read and watch YouTube.
What do you read? Oh, is that? I guess. I mean,
You know,
I'd like to think of myself. I think I know more.
it could
than
be
the
something
average coffee
you
drinker.
really enjoy, and
Yeah.
something you do a lot, and something
That's
that
called
you
a
also-
hobby.
I don't know. I think
Yeah.
a hobby has to be like more physical though,
No. Some people's
or collecting.
a hobby. Yeah, was that as a collecting physical? No.
But do you collect coffee?
You can collect
But
coffee
do you?
grounds.
Do you?
I don't, but you can.
Exactly. So collecting coffee could be a hobby, I guess. Like the beans, I don't know how coffee.
The
is
coffee
made.
beans
Yeah, cocoa beans.
in our third world
The
countries,
coffee tree.
They send me the coffee beans.
Collecting different types of coffee could be a hobby.
Anyway,
But
Eric,
what you do is not a hobby. All right, next. What do we got?
Eric, we like to talk about the news here on the Anything Goes podcast.
Do we?
You know, but we can talk about coffee as much as you want later.
I don't want to talk about coffee at all. Coffee's overrated.
Coffee is what?
Overrated.
Okay, well, you can leave the room.
All right, have fun. Ladies and gentlemen, for the next hour, you'll be listening to Elijah Fat
Welcome
by
to the
himself.
Anything Goes podcast radio show with your host, Eli, at the nighttime. Oh, yeah.
Having fun?
Yeah.
Gonna continue?
Eric, read us some news, man.
All right.
Hop up on that news,
we got
bro.
7 items on the news list today.
Okay.
And we're going to start off with PlayStation Plus.
Let's switch this to viewing. Beep, boop, beep. All right.
We're fixing computer stuff.
All right. There you go.
So, PlayStation Plus, they just showed what their next games are going to be, correct?
No.
Is that what it was?
That is not the news.
Or is this a sale?
This was a PlayStation Plus offering exclusive sales
correct.
to the members. So, if you have PlayStation Plus, you can get some games. This is only for PlayStation Plus members. You can get Bloodborne, The Order 1886, Dragon Ball Z Xenoverse. Heard that our buddy Joey played that, thoroughly enjoyed it, and Helldivers, which looked really cool. I
don't remember Helldivers.
Helldivers. It's like a top-down view, not survival game. Yeah, you played Dead Nation, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't really know how to explain
Play
it,
it
but it's like a
together.
space marine, shoot 'em up, and you like do missions to like save
That
the
sounds
planet.
cool.
That I think you have to check out some games.
Bloodborne and The Order are pretty new games.
Yeah, and for $48 you can save
Yeah,
$12.
that's a good deal for Bloodborne. The Order, they
Or
got to
they-
pay you to play that.
Really, it's
That's
not
kidding.
that bad.
I heard it's not a lot of gameplay. It's a lot of.
I heard it's not
cinematic
as good as
cutscenes.
we thought.
I haven't played it, so I can't say much.
Yeah, but if you were,
If you want to
Going
like
to get
start the Dark Souls series and like those kinds of games, this is a good deal.
hey, it's Dark Souls
2
as
and
well.
Bloodborne. Is that on PS4? Dark Souls 2?
I think there's a remaster coming for
There
it.
might-
Don't quote me on that, but I think.
Because like that's the only one that's not in red in the article, so that might mean it's like PS3. I don't know.
I'm not sure. We have to do some research on that.
Yep, we do.
Man, we're really
That's
coming.
interesting, though.
We're coming prepared, Eric.
Hey, the only way.
All right, what's the next piece?
Next piece of news, that is Remedy boss leaves for mobile.
Oh, okay.
Mobile.
So this was interesting.
Mobile.
Over on the Xbox side.
Yes,
Over on the Xbox side of the spectrum,
bro.
bro. So, the Remedy boss, he's the boss of. What is that from?
Dark Knight Rises.
Oh,
That's
okay.
what Colin
I
says.
haven't seen that garbage
Time
movie.
to go mobile. You need to see it. Colin, that's one of the quotes that Colin says off of Bane.
I've heard a lot of Bane quotes. I've never seen the movie, but I've heard a lot of Bane quotes.
Time to go mobile.
You need to work on your Bane impressions.
Hey man, you do better.
The fire rises.
Well,
that was
you
really
two.
good. Yeah, it was.
Whatever.
But Oskari Hakanen, you think I said that right?
Not even
You want to
close.
take a shot at it?
Oscar,
No.
Haken.
That's definitely
the
not
American version.
it. Oscar Haken, Oskari Hakanen, has announced that he's left Remedy to form his own mobile game / app studio called Futurefly. Now, I don't know this man, but I know the studio of which he worked at. These are the dudes that are working on Quantum Break, and they did Alan Wake.
So, funny story about Alan Wake. I bought it on Steam. when
Really?
It was on sale. And then I tried to play it, and my computer could not run it.
Well, you do.
And then I got a Mac, and not all Steam games work for Mac,
Yeah.
and that one's not available on Mac.
So you just
So-
got screwed.
It's
So
only $5.
I thought that was.
I'll play it someday.
Yeah, I thought that was interesting
time
just
ago.
because I don't know how that will affect the development of Quantum Break. I don't know if that'll throw everything off. I'm pretty sure he wasn't developing the game because he's not like a creative director or anything, but he owned the company. I think it's interesting that he'll leave like right when the game is being worked on.
No, I mean, they'll probably have someone else take his position, and it'll be fine.
Yeah. Are you interested in that game at all, Quantum Break?
I'm interested to see how it does. That's it, really.
Yeah, I remember they showed some this was when they announced it, they showed how it had like live action TV stuff mixed in with game stuff.
I remember.
I thought that would be weird.
I remember they had a gameplay footage. I watched like the first couple minutes, and it looked cool. But like for some reason, I'm not hyped, and I'm trying to like get in the mindset if I did play Xbox.
Yeah.
If I be excited for it. But I don't think so. I don't know why. I'm sure it'll be good. I'm more excited to read the review and see what people think.
I thought it was bad timing when they announced it because, like, when they announced the Xbox One, they got shat on because they're like, TV, you know, all that TV stuff, like entertainment-centric stuff. And then when they announced Quantum Break, it was like, oh, and it's a live-action TV show with the game. Like, oh, my God.
Even our games are TV.
Yeah. So, like, I thought that was weird, but they got some points up when they showed this game a second time. I don't remember when. I think it was, I'm not even going to try to remember when.
I don't remember.
But it was like,
probably
it showed a little bit of gameplay, and it looked pretty cool. So I'm
excited.
I
remember it had
the
some
Xbox
cool, like, you're in a gunfight, third person, kind of like Gears of War type thing.
Yeah,
and then like you stop time, and then you run across. Something like that.
Yeah, I think it's interesting. I think
Alan Wake looked really cool, and I know a lot of people liked it, and I want to play it.
I know that game is amazing, but
it's like a horror game.
I've never played it. I know a lot of people have played it. That's probably why I haven't played it, because horror games suck.
I think there was like a story DLC that was really big for it, and I don't know if they made a second one. I don't remember.
There was no Alan Wake 2. Was there?
I don't think so. I know there's Alan Wake, and then there's like Alan Wake Nightmare like DLC, something like that. Like how Infamous had like story DLC.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that.
All right, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah. Well, the next item on our news list, I thought this was interesting, and it reminded me of something. Australian Pizza Hut launches Sarlacc Pit of Pizza.
So first off, do you know what the Sarlacc Pit is from?
So I don't know what the Sarlacc Pit is from.
All right.
Please explain this to me.
It's from Star Wars.
Okay, that's why I don't fucking understand.
Yeah, because
Star Wars garbage.
So does it say like what's in it? Because it looks really weird.
So it says
you'd be able to think that you could just tell what the pizza is by looking at it.
No, there's
no
way.
This is a.
I thought that
monster.
was ketchup. If
those look like those old granny cookies that you never eat.
Yeah, if you haven't seen the picture, it looks like grandma's cookies with ketchup on them.
Yeah.
So as the crust.
So the crust is like in a circle, but it has like points, kind of like a star, in a way.
It's like a star pizza.
And on top of the crust, they got even more circle crust parts, and I guess that's sauce. I mean, what else could it be?
It says, quote, combining the meaty goodness of the Australian 4 and 20 brand meat pie with the Foxtalian taste of a steamy Pizza Hut pizza. The pizza is an embarrassment of riches for those who crave meat, unquote.
So I see lots of bacon.
Bacon, pepperoni.
And I see pepperoni.
Sausage.
Probably some ham in there. Yeah, sausage.
Yeah. Says also, quote, the crust doesn't just contain meat pie filling. There are literally meat pies nestled into tiny pockets. So that's what those little circles are.
Meat pies.
In the pizza's enormous crust. They sit surrounding the pizza, each kingly pie lording over its slice from its throne of flaky goodness. Wow.
The past couple years, there have been some food monsters.
And that's why I put this on the list. Is like, what is the weirdest... Because we have, all over the world, they're like weird foods. Like, you know that 20-pound burger you ate? I don't remember what that was.
Yeah.
I wanted to...
That was just a big burger, though. That wasn't weird. This, like, there's, like, weird concoctions of different foods that should not be mixed together.
So I wanted to ask you, like, what is the weirdest food, not combination, but, like...
That I've tried or that I've seen?
Either.
So, I remember for a long time...
Like, food combination that you've
on
seen,
the IGN website. They had an article talking about this. I guess it's a hot dog, because there's...
I guess.
So the buns for the hot dog are donuts, like kind of like Krispy Kreme donuts.
Fucking gross. That sounds.
And then let me try and look it up because I remember that part the most. You maybe rap or do whatever you want.
So I'm gonna give you a little bit of experience of my weird food stories. So
well, me first.
Okay. Oh, did you find it?
Found it. So it's called. What is
oh
this
my god! We're putting this in the description, ladies and gentlemen. I know you can't see this.
Let me read this. According to the website, the hot dog is plopped between two glazed donut buns.
That looks
doused in raspberry jam and topped with bacon bits.
This is why Americans are fat.
It looks. Is it even in America? Yeah, I guess if it's Krispy Kreme, it's America. So yeah, is there even a hot dog in there?
It doesn't look like it.
I don't.
It
think
looks like
it's shaped like
you found 2 old pieces of bread
yeah,
and like sandwiched a bunch of garbage in the middle.
2 glazed donuts as the buns, a lot of raspberry jam, and then bacon on top.
That's crazy. I would see. Okay,
I don't understand.
That's a perfect example. I didn't even know this existed.
Yep, this is I think the craziest one that I've seen.
So let me throw a story at you.
Throw it at
I
me.
used to live in L.A. and in Santa Monica. I don't know if you know where that is. Down by the pier.
Yeah.
There was a store. I think there are a lot of stores that sell them, but they had lollipops with bugs inside of them that you could buy. And I remember as a kid, I tried one with a cricket in it, and it was like, it's a nice like green apple lollipop. And you get to the center, and it's literally a bug inside of it, and it's crunchy and it tasted weird. And I didn't know how to react because like I remember sucking it.
Were you too young to realize what you were doing?
I was like 6 or 7. And then
did you know what you were eating?
I sort of knew. And as I got farther, into the lollipop, I realized I'd made a mistake when there was an antenna that was like poking out of the lollipop.
That's disgusting.
And ever since then, I've been afraid. And that reminded me of just crazy food, like who thought of this type thing?
Well, I mean, bugs are weird, but like all around the world, people eat bugs. So that's
all around the world.
I mean, people eat bugs a lot.
I ate
not
ants when I was a little
super
boy.
Crazy, in a way. But there's a classic KFC Double Down
God,
where
I remember this one actually.
The buns were fried chicken.
That's
you
horrible.
know a black guy made this.
Dude. Like I don't know who thought of that, but they need to fire them because
bacon
that
and
just
cheese
looks
with
disgusting.
deep fried chicken patties as buns.
That's horrible.
I think it
get
was
sick.
Carl's Jr. that had like a sandwich and the buns were Pop-Tarts. Do you remember this?
I don't remember.
They had them at our Carl's Jr. I didn't eat
what
it.
flavor Pop-Tarts was it?
I think it was strawberry.
That's
For the
disgusting.
pictures.
Strawberry Pop-Tarts are the worst Pop-Tart out of the Pop-Tart family.
I don't know. There's a lot of crazy ones.
Yeah, I don't. That's what the Australian Pizza Hut concoction reminded me of. Just weird pizza things.
Yeah, so
Or not even pizza, just weird food in general.
weird food. Yep, exactly. There's a lot of them recently.
Yeah, I mean, and then the sad thing is, there's not even the sad thing. The amazing thing is that there are a bunch of random food things that we don't even know about.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll have to roam the world searching for weird foodies.
So real quick, it was a Pop-Tart ice cream sandwich.
Okay, that sounds good actually.
That's better.
That sounds good.
Vanilla ice cream between 2 halves of a strawberry Pop-Tart.
Okay.
I thought it was a burger.
I would enjoy that actually. Maybe not the strawberry part, but the ice cream.
I guess I mean, it probably would have tasted better if we made it. Like if we bought ice cream, bought Pop-Tarts. This one's probably been like frozen or something. I don't know how they do it.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean?
I get you.
They're bagged and everything.
That's interesting though.
One crazy food story that I personally had that I feel like might have been like the craziest I had at Denny's.
Oh no.
It was like midnight. I don't know if they still have it.
The best kind of food you can get, a Denny's at midnight.
Like 1 a.m. or something. And I remember this was like a big selling point. They had a separate menu just for items that contained bacon.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember this?
I don't go to Denny's.
I don't go to Denny's that much. But I remember like in their commercials they'd be like, "Oh, and our bacon menu." So it's a separate menu just for bacon.
Bacon is just amazing.
So I remember I bought a bacon milkshake.
What?
Let me see if I can look it up too. So it's the bacon. I don't think
was bacon, like bacon bits inside of a shake. Or
I don't think
bacon flavor?
they blended it into it. But what they did, it was like a vanilla milkshake, and it had pieces of bacon sticking out of it. Let me show you some pictures. I know you guys can't see this, but I want to show my.
This reminds me of
Elijah
when people dip French fries into vanilla ice cream.
Yeah,
I've never done that.
You never dipped ice cream,
French fries
into
vanilla.
shakes?
Yeah, I know people who do it.
Dude, in and out all the time. You get the shakes and you dip the fries in it.
I have not done that.
Oh, you gotta do it, man.
I don't want to ruin my shake or my fries.
It doesn't ruin it. But so what do you think about this picture?
I mean, that looks. I would try it. That's the thing.
It's good. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad because I've told people this before, and I think they automatically assume they blended the bacon into it.
Yeah.
So it's like bacon flavor.
Bacon flavored ice cream.
But they just put bacon like bits and then big pieces of bacon sticking out. I remember bacon was sticking out, so it was good.
Okay.
But that's still kind of weird.
Yeah, I can get down with that.
Yeah, it was good. And by the pictures, it looks like there's caramel in there. Is it caramel or caramel? What do you say?
I say caramel.
It's fancy.
Caramel frappuccino.
Carrot.
Actually, I don't know. Sometimes
I think I say both. Yeah. Caramel. All right.
Food. I love it. We love food. All right.
America, man.
Is that what America represents? A lot of food.
A lot of food.
All right. Next item on the list. This one.
That was a good talk. I like talking about food. We should talk about food more often.
This next news item you're excited for. I'm optimistic for it, but I'm not as excited for it. Well, let me shower you with news.
Oh, okay.
Until Dawn release date announced. Woo!
Get spooked in August.
Explain to the beautiful boys and girls. Not even these.
I hope you guys are beautiful. No uglies, please.
No, even ugly. I like ugly people. We accept everybody. I don't care if you're black, white, purple, green, fat, ugly.
Dinosaur?
No
dinos?
Too. If you're a little foot, love you.
All right, ugly's urine, but you gotta pay.
But you gotta pay.
$5.
Explain.
Like I've seen that.
What?
Never mind. I was gonna go on tangent.
Now you have to say it.
Have you seen that clip from Family Guy where it's Quagmire? He's like, "Oh, I'll do anyone except for fatties. Fatties gotta pay."
No, I don't.
Everyone else is free, but fatties they get charged.
I don't remember that actually.
That's what I got from.
But back to this Until Dawn news. Explain to the gorgeous men and women what this game is.
So what it is. So it's similar. It's taking a page out of the Walking Dead book, as a lot of
that
people
and
have.
like Heavy Rain.
Yeah. Is it by the same people?
I don't think so, to be honest.
It looks visually similar to Heavy Rain. But the gameplay is similar to The Walking Dead, and it's a horror game where it's very choice driven. So you'll be walking around. I don't know.
No, Supermassive Games is doing Until Dawn. I think the people who did Beyond Two Souls and Heavy Rain was Quantic Dream, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I got that.
Leave it on this page.
Okay.
So yeah, it's like those old scary movies where
it's like a teen horror movie.
Teens in the cabin type thing. That's kind of the premise of it, and I guess there's like a murder that's going after them, and it seems like the murderer knows who she is, and there might be some personal ties to it. I remember seeing the gameplay trailer and it looked really cool.
So the cool thing that even because I don't like horror games, as you know, I'm a big woman when it comes to that. I'm not even gonna say big woman because women are very strong people. But
so I got a question for you about your fear of horror.
Yeah,
is it you just don't like the feeling of being scared?
So
do you just not enjoy the feeling?
I was actually thinking about this the other day as to why I don't like.
Because he doesn't like scary movies, and to me, scary movies are like one of my favorite
I just don't like horror
genres.
in general. So when I play a game or when I watch a movie, I watch it to either have fun or just enjoy it, like to get an experience that's awesome. To me, horror games and scary movies, I feel like they detract from the experience because I don't like that feeling of being afraid.
Oh, man.
So then I'm just like, well, this ruined it for me because like I'm just afraid of it, and then I don't want to pay attention to it.
Not me. That makes it's just so intense. That's the whole point.
Yeah.
It's like,
see, but I feel like I can have an intense experience without shitting my pants.
You can.
I don't want to shit my pants. I like clean undies.
You just plug up your butthole.
Just put a cork in there.
I love scary movies. I love scary everything. But anyways, yeah. So you'll be like running away or something, and then the screen will show like, oh, do you want to do this, this, or this type thing, and there's a limit, like a time limit, like you got to pick quick. So it seems really cool. I'm really excited about it.
The thing, like, as somebody who's not a horror fan but saw this and got really excited, the cool thing to me is that the decisions you make actually affect like the story. So if you pick a decision and a character dies, they're dead for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
And that's awesome. So then you have to like go to the next character or whatever. Like that's really cool to me.
I was playing a game. What game was it? I forget what game it was, but I made a choice. It might have been The Walking Dead. Or I made a choice and I don't remember if I pressed the wrong button, but I didn't want the choice, and I like turned off my Vita right away because I played on Vita.
Yeah.
So I tried to like turn it off before it saved it, and I turned it back on and I had to play like the whole episode over just to get the choice that I wanted.
Wait, so what? Do you remember what choice it was?
No, I don't remember.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember.
Choice game. That's another topic for that. I love choice games.
I do too, but there's a lot of them now, so I feel like the specialness of it might be gone.
Well, I think the only reason it's still special to me is I think the only people who are doing them really is these people, these supermassive games, and then like
Life is
Telltale.
Strange, Telltale, all
Never
those
mind.
guys. Yeah.
Actually, yeah, they're becoming pretty common now.
It reminds me of the whole shaky camera thing for movies. Like,
I hate that shit.
Paranormal Activity made it famous, but like I'm sure there are movies before that did it. But like Paranormal Activity was the first movie in my memory that used like the shaky cam. Not in the shaky cam, but like regular camera hand holders as like the camera that they use for the movie.
Mm-hmm.
And not a lot of people use it.
Do you remember a movie called Cloverfield?
Yeah.
I hated that movie. I thought I had no idea what was going on the entire movie. I was like, I can't see anything. I don't know what's going on. And then I just stopped caring.
I remember my brother and my dad watched it. I didn't watch it though.
Yeah, that I didn't.
But I hear a lot of people don't like it.
And that was
I heard you never
shaky
saw
cam
the
movie.
monster, so that kind
I
of.
think you did like towards the end or something. Like I have no, I don't remember. But I
It
didn't.
looked cool
like
to
the
me,
movie.
but I didn't watch it.
But then there are some funny shaky cam movies or not shows, funny shaky cam movies. That like, I think the shaky cam adds to the comedy. I think like that haunted house we were watching not that long ago. Like that was pretty funny. It's not amazing.
But that wasn't all handled. Like
yeah.
in the opening scene with the car, that was just normal.
Yeah, that's true.
But
yeah, shaky cam sucks.
I think a cool thing as another there's this YouTube channel I follow, and they obviously use just like
Gotta give them a shout out now.
Let me finish.
Okay,
It's called Prank versus Prank.
Mm-hmm.
That's like their main channel where they post like once or twice a month. But they have like their personal one where they do daily vlogs. So as I follow their daily vlog one, and they're in Philadelphia, and they went to this old like prison.
Oh jeez.
This abandoned prison. And like they're doing some scary. They're just hanging out and looking at all the cells and doing all this cool stuff. Is at night. It was kind of creepy, and they're using regular handheld like cameras, obviously, and it looked just like those movies, which was really cool.
Like, was it in like the night vision? Like
no, not that. They had some lights on. It just looked like the movies really get it in a way when they use like when the character's holding the camera.
Yeah.
It looked just like a movie because they had really nice cameras too. That's really cool.
There was a movie I saw not that long ago that was like from the person's perspective, like the camera holder. I can't remember what it was though.
Was it a funny movie?
No, it was like it was like an intense movie. I can't remember, but shaky cam is interesting. I feel like
it's interesting. It has its place, but I don't want to.
I think more movies do it wrong than right. But then when they do it right, it's really cool.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know how we got the shaky cam from Until Dawn, but we got it, man.
I think you'd like the latest Paranormal Activity.
No,
it's actually funny.
I can't.
I think
I can't.
You should.
You won't. You won't get me to do it.
You still owe me a scary movie, so actually, yes.
I mean, one.
I paid for a meal. Yeah, one.
Okay.
It could be that one.
All right.
The marked ones, I thought it was funny. Like it had some scary parts, but the first half is funny.
Yeah. So I don't think. Did we even name the release date?
I said August. I think it's August 8th, right?
Until Dawn releases, August 26th. Oh, 25th. August 25th North America, August 26th in most PAL territories, and August 28th in the UK and Ireland. Oi, mate! You get that Until Dawn.
You're terrible. This isn't a episodic game, is it?
No.
I don't think so.
No, it's not. No, it is not.
Very cool.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are excited for that. And then next, oh boy, Eric, how about you?
What do we got for them?
Take the reins on this one, man.
All right, Battlefield 4's next patch releases Tuesday.
All
so
right.
we're not reading this because we still play Battlefield 4.
So
we don't even care.
All 6 of you that are still playing Battlefield 4.
So sad that they still have to release stability patches.
So
for a game that's over a year old.
Well, it's a little bit of DLC because Here in the article, quote from IGN, a total of 5 new weapons are being added to the fray, including a new assault rifle, carbine, PDW, sidearm, and LMG. On top of that, the update adds Battlefield 3's Gunmaster mode, which is like gun game. You know, like where you kill
That's a
somebody
fun
with
game,
yeah. So I mean, it's not only stability. Like they're adding some stuff, but the fact that I don't know how this game's been out for over a year now.
like it might not be all stability, but it's still stuff that should have been there in the beginning.
Yeah, I totally agree. Would you ever go back to this?
Nope.
Yeah,
nope.
I agree. You think well, obviously
there's
some people.
I watch videos of it. And I'm like, oh man, that looks so cool. Like it makes me want to play, and then I do, and I just don't have a good time.
I think one of the reasons I was excited for this game was like getting the squad, having a squad, being all tactical and stuff. Because we not only do we like that stuff, but we're pretty good at it. Like just having fun, wrecking kids.
Dude, we wrecked Battlefield 3.
Oh God,
we loved Battlefield 3.
And
so like after all that, and just seeing Battlefield 4, and it's
not be anywhere near as good or addictive as we were to Battlefield.
I mean, like before we knew it was bad, just seeing like the promotional videos and stuff, it's like everything we're doing Battlefield 4 times 2. Like more space, more players, better graphics. Yeah, sorry. More player count, bigger maps, better graphics, new controller. Like everything was just the next level.
Yeah. And then it was just not good. I mean, after they started fixing it, I mean, the hardcore Battlefield fans had fun, but the fact that it wasn't like working from the start sort of screwed it up for me personally.
And that sucked because that was like our game that we had to play for the first couple months of these new consoles.
Yeah.
So like the only game we really hadn't played a lot was Broken Game.
Yeah.
Until Black Flag came for me, that's when I really started getting into another game.
Yeah, if you're excited for the Battlefield 4 patch, you can expect it today, May 26th. So if you're listening to this today or
which
after,
probably not, cause
then you can go update your Battlefield 4. All right, and this isn't our final. Oh no, is it?
No,
not our final piece.
We got 2 more.
Oh man,
number 6.
This makes me excited. I put it on another patching front, and actually this brought up a good topic in my brain.
Did it?
So the Witcher 3 PS4 patch released, and the Xbox One update is coming soon. So this is from GameSpot. Quote, CD Projekt Red has released a new patch for the PlayStation 4 edition of the open world RPG The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt.
CD Projekt Red?
Yeah.
Aren't those the people that did
Witcher 1 and 2?
The Lord of the Rings one?
No, that was Monolith. You're talking about the one with on PS4?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Middle Earth Shadow of Mordor.
I think that was Monolith.
Double check, because we did a video. And I know, I'm almost positive you said CD Projekt Red.
No, I know for a fact.
Wait, no, you're right. You're right.
That is.
Publisher.
Oh. Publisher?
Well.
Dude. Yeah, it's Monolith. Oh, look,
yeah,
your boy knows his stuff.
The audience won't know
right
this.
There.
But when you sent me the audio clip about Witcher 3, and then
I shit my pants for that.
That was CD Projekt Red. I thought when we were doing the top 5 video.
No.
Where we
CD Projekt. Just to give a shout out to CD Projekt Red, they are an awesome developer. They put so much work into Witcher 3. Like I'm playing Witcher 3 right now. We're gonna have probably a separate video for that. We'll go more in depth once Eric.
We don't want to talk about too much.
Eric hasn't even started it yet.
I have not started
it. Yell at him, please.
You act like I don't want to play it. I do.
Yeah. Oh God. Well, like
this.
I'm so
this Friday is my goal to play it.
Yeah, I'm so glad that they delayed it, made it gorgeous, and.
Does it run smooth?
So that's what I wanted to talk about was that I started playing and we downloaded it digital, and there was actually some like. The game looks gorgeous, but it didn't look as good as when they showed it, and there were like some frame rate droppings and like some skips, but this is why I was excited for this patch because it upgraded the graphical.
I heard it was worse than Xbox One.
Xbox
people were saying that.
I think Xbox One was having a lot of problems too.
FPS.
But
So
what I wanted to talk about was that there are a lot of games that do that. That they'll show the better version or the awesome version and then scale it down for release. I want to know what you think about that, because remember that happened to Watch Dogs. When they announced it, they showed this amazing, like, gorgeous game. And then when they released it on PS4, it was nowhere, not going to say nowhere near, but it was, you could tell it was downgraded. And not that it was ugly. The game was still gorgeous, but it was not exactly how they showed it at the beginning. And same thing with Rainbow Six Siege. So what is your opinion on that?
Well, I don't know if they do that on purpose or, like, they really can't get it as good as they can, because they can make non-in-game footage and show it and make it as beautiful as they can. But when they really actually try to get it on these consoles that are limited, then they can only go so far, you know?
I think something
like the new Battlefront video, like, that looks amazing, but it's not going to look like that.
No, there's no way it's going to look like that.
That's just,
they say it's in-game footage.
That's just the limitations of the console.
I think, you know, it's really deceptive because, you know, they have, like, you know, people like IGN or other, all journalists and people who go to these, you know, not conferences, but, like, you know, press events where they show the game behind closed doors or whatever. Yeah. And it's really deceptive because they'll have, like, you know, a console UI, the console controller, and then behind the curtain is, like, this crazy super PC that you can't build for, like, $1,000. Like, it is a crazy PC. And then, you know, when it comes to the actual console, you know, it doesn't look that as good as it was shown. And Witcher 3 was one of those examples. So here it says, patch 1.03 also improves performance, especially in cutscenes and during gameplay, which could be referenced to the game's reported frame rate issues, which is what I just mentioned.
As long as it runs, like, it already looks good. It doesn't have to look like the best game ever. Yeah. As long as it looks good, like, looks fine, no problems, and it runs.
Yeah, it's the fact that a huge open world game like this, like, all the open world games, like, you know, Fallout, Skyrim, they always have problems just because they're so huge. Yeah. Like, you can't possibly fix every tiny detail. But I wanted to talk about that. Let's see what your opinion
good points. Was. I mean, I haven't played it yet, so I don't know.
Well, this will be good. So now when you hop in, you won't notice any of the bugs. You'll just have this amazing, huge game.
I'm excited.
Oh, man, look at all these. Yeah, if you want to see what the bug fixes are for Witcher 3, you can head over to GameSpot. They have an article for the PS4
let us know
patch.
if you're playing Witcher 3, what you think, all that good stuff.
We'll have a separate video like this.
Yeah, we're planning, once we both play enough of it and we feel comfortable talking about it. Yeah. Then we'll make a separate podcast type thing for that.
And Eric, our final piece of news, you lay this one on me because this is your area of expertise. My goodness.
Oh, so I wanted to talk about the Suicide Squad movie and all this footage they're releasing. So they're not releasing. That's getting leaked.
Before we hop into that, I want you, as somebody who is, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna give Eric a title. He is an expertise of movies and comics. I think that's an accurate representation of you.
I'd hope so.
An expert of comics and movies. So explain to me what the Suicide Squad is, as someone who is not informed on this topic.
Okay. So Suicide Squad is basically a group of, I guess, villains. A group of prison inmates, like really bad ones. That are pretty much, they're super villains. They're not just regular criminals. Okay.
I know some of them. I know Joker. I know Harley Quinn.
Harley Quinn's in it. I don't think Joker's actually in it. But basically these terrible, terrible people, but they're good at what they do type thing. And they're given an option to go on these super dangerous missions. And if they successfully do them, then they get time off their...
Hence... Suicide Squad.
Yeah, they get.
Oh man, I'm a genius.
They don't want, the good guys to go on these dangerous missions. If one of the villains dies, then they don't really care. They're bad anyways. So it's kind of like the game Freedom Wars.
Oh, okay.
If you know what that's about.
Yeah.
And so if you do these missions, then they're for the government. Then you get time off your sentence, and they usually have like a bomb chip in their head or something, so they can't escape or else they get blown up.
Oh, so they have to. They don't get to choose. Like if the government.
In some incarnations, like the bomb is in case they run away.
Oh, okay.
'Cause, they could go to a different country for their mission or something and just try and hide out. But
Okay.
That won't work.
So now,
So that's the basics.
jumping forward, this as somebody who doesn't even know like much about this movie, I know too much about this movie because like it seems almost every
I'm
day
stoked for
somebody's
this
being,
movie, dude. Like I might be more stoked for this than Batman versus Superman.
Yeah. So you think you've seen too much of it? You think they've either leaked too much or shown too much of the Suicide Squad?
No, I think they've shown too much Joker specifically. And I don't know. They could be doing this on purpose, like, oh, it's leaked, but they really do these little clips to keep the conversation going.
Yeah.
But all the clips are usually on like a phone camera, so they make it look like it's leaked. I don't know if that was their intent, but there is a lot of them, probably too much.
See, to me,
but it's keeping them in the conversation.
To me, it seems like some of these movies, like Batman vs Superman, that aren't coming out for a while, like there's no need to release any like leaked anything or whatever until you're like months away. Like this movie isn't out for like a year, like almost years.
I think it's sometime in the holidays of 2016.
Yeah, and it's like, I don't know. I feel like there's not really a point to it because like you show this stuff, people get excited and then they forget about it, and then the hype dies off, or the hype builds too much and then it ruins the movie when it comes out.
I mean, I think they should slow down definitely. But they got some big names attached, and they want to... I think they're just trying to keep themselves in the conversation instead of Marvel, type thing.
Yeah.
Because they're already lagging behind. And
I mean, I can understand it, like what they're doing now. I just think, like, why not do it a little bit later? But this is from somebody who's uneducated in the movie realm.
This year is going to be dominated by Star Wars anyway, so...
Oh, yeah. No, if anything... tries to fuck with Star Wars, they're making a mistake.
Even the Avengers 2 can't handle Star Wars.
They were like,
Star Wars is going to be the biggest movie.
Oh, yeah.
So they should just not even... They should wait till next year. Once Star Wars has come and gone, then they could start talking about this movie.
I mean, it looks cool. I'd probably see it. That sounds cool to me. I'm not too...
Suicide Squad's one of my favorite, like, teams. There's, like, Just League Avengers... Suicide Squad and Teen Titans.
Cool. As somebody who
it's really cool. It usually has like Harley Quinn is in it now.
Yeah.
Deadshot's usually in it. And they got lots of others.
Yeah, someone who isn't
really cool.
into superhero stuff. I mean, this movie's cool. It seems cool. It seems like a good action flick.
It's a movie. It's if you want to call it a superhero movie, it's not really a superhero movie, but it's a comic movie. And I think it's a good one if you don't like the usual comic book movies. I think it's a good one. Plus, I'm sure you enjoy a little bit darker type stuff, more serious, more intense stuff.
I think for me, when it comes to the story I look for in movies, I actually like more like sci-fi, fantasy, and like action. So I would definitely watch like a serious movie, but I don't.
Suicide Squad's very gonna be action. Okay. I think.
Yeah. See, that's cool. I think that'll.
I'm stoked for it
as well. Yeah. Oh, that's awesome.
So that's all the news we have for today. It was a pretty light week, actually. It's kind of hard to find some news. We want to have some stuff. Yeah. But I had some interesting stuff. Lots of patches, lots of different...
We spelunked. We found it.
Whatever that means.
Spelunked is like, isn't it adventuring? Like searching for treasure? Spelunking.
Spelunky.
Oh, that's technically why. The game is about finding treasure, so I inferred that spelunking...
That's a good game.
Oh, man, that game
Never played it.
You should. It's on Vita.
I played some of it. I think I played the demo, but the demo was like really long. Like I don't think I ever, like it never ended. I just kept playing.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Maybe because you suck and you didn't get farther.
Well, it's hard.
It is hard. It's a hard game.
I didn't play for that long. Rogue Legacy's better. That game.
Oh, I mean, no.
Yes.
You can't just say something's better because you played it more.
That's not why I'm saying it.
Yeah, it is because you played.
Really? Are you in my mind? Do you know why I'm saying this?
1,000 hours into.
I play. Yeah, I did that because it's a better game.
Okay.
It is.
Ladies and gentlemen, yell at Eric for being.
Rogue Legacy's a better game.
I don't. I think it's a great game. I don't think it's better.
You think Spelunky's better than Rogue Legacy?
I think personally, for me, I like the art style better of Spelunky.
That's not what I'm asking. Is it a better game?
I think it's a better game.
You're a crack.
You're a crack.
Rogue Legacy's literally crack.
Well, Eric, we got some topics here.
Do we?
Would you like me to lead us into the topic war of topics on my high horse?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Why not?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, here on the Anything Goes podcast, we have topics throughout the podcast.
Yes.
My topic for this
Towards
week
the end.
is E3. E3's coming, Eric.
It's close, dude.
It is so. This is my favorite time of year. Honestly, it's better than
People
Christmas.
have Christmas. We got E3.
Exactly.
If only we could go. It's only press
God.
though.
Hey, maybe we'll be there one day.
Maybe.
Maybe we'll be a press. But
By the time we get that big, it probably won't be E3. That's
it'll
like
be
the biggest
Gamescom.
thing.
That's the
Yeah.
biggest thing. But I want to talk about some E3 stuff. We know when every press conference is.
Let's run down it.
So what I want to do.
Man, okay, go on.
I want to call out what conference it is, on what day, what you think they'll do, and what you're excited for. All right. So starting off with this E3 conference 2015, first going is Bethesda, June 14th, 7 p.m. Pacific time. What do you think they're gonna announce?
Fallout 4.
Oh man, you think they're gonna do it?
They're gonna do it.
I think they have to do it. I think they've dug themselves into it. If they don't do it, I feel like that's sort of a smack in the face to all their fans.
Yeah, I mean, what else do they have?
I mean, they can have an Elder Scrolls game, but I don't know if they'll do that because
No,
they
they
have
got
Elder Scrolls
online.
They'll
They'll probably have some updates for that or something.
Yeah.
It's all
I mean,
about...
do you remember? But didn't ZeniMax Studios do Elder Scrolls Online?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Bethesda has to have a part in it.
Yeah.
I believe.
I will have to search that up. I think they're gonna come out on stage, and the first thing they do is like a memory reel, I guess. Like they show, we did all these games.
That's true.
That's
a good.
And then they show a trailer for Fallout 4.
No, they can do that right away.
Like after they get through all that, but like I don't really know what else they would announce. Unless you have any
Exactly.
ideas.
You gotta say it's at least an hour-long conference.
At least. Yeah.
How long are they gonna talk about Fallout?
It's pretty late. It's at 7.
I know,
o'clock at
but
night.
like it's still gonna be an hour at least.
I know. I'm just saying that's
Like
late.
how else? What else are they gonna spend their time on?
I don't know.
You got Fallout. That's like the only thing.
That's what I'm saying. Like
It's only main thing.
you think they do another Elder Scrolls? Announce that?
They could say they're working on one.
Yeah.
They could say this is in the progress. We're in the steps of making Elder Scrolls 6. Is it?
Yeah. Yeah, it would be Elder Scrolls 6. What didn't they? Bethesda did Wolfenstein, right?
Yeah, that's also.
Okay.
Cool.
But
Did they do
But that Wolfenstein.
Dishonored?
Yeah.
All right, Dishonored
Oh,
2.
Dishonored.
That's got to be there.
Dishonored 2.
Ooh,
Do you wanna
Dishonored
make a
was
bet?
so fun.
I think it will.
Yeah, I mean that's
I
not a bet because
guarantee it.
we both
Yeah.
think it will happen.
You know, I actually
Definitely that. All
I
right,
never played that game until you made me play it.
Yeah,
and
you
I
played
love
it
that game.
months after, dude.
Yeah, I didn't play that game until years after. I think I played that game like a year or two after it came out.
Oh,
That game was still awesome.
That game was so good.
Oh yeah, I forgot Bethesda
When-
did that. Dishonored.
No, we can talk about Dishonored later. I don't want to do any spoilers or anything.
Hmm.
If you haven't played it, play
Sorry,
it.
that game has been out for how long? Spoilers are allowed.
I wouldn't say so. Spoiler warning, yeah, but I'm sure I don't think a lot of people played it.
Oh
Honestly, that game was. I could play that game again.
yeah.
Definitely, like for sure, Fallout 4 and Dishonored 2, for sure.
Ooh, okay. But see, like, would they have a whole conference just for those two?
Well, then you got the maybes. You got another Wolfenstein game, which is gonna happen. I don't know if it happens soon though.
Yeah.
You got Elder Scrolls Online. I mean, they could do it with those 4. Elder Scrolls, Fallout, Wolfenstein, and Dishonored.
Maybe they announce a new IP.
I was about to say,
that's
and
exciting.
a new IP.
Yeah. Oh. Well,
Those are 5 very good possibilities.
I think scrolling down we'll come back to it, but I think out of all the publishers and developers, or all the publishers in this conference, I think Bethesda is going to be the most exciting because we have like we just said, we don't really know what they're doing other than those couple that we named.
Yeah. I don't know which one's the most exciting for me, honestly.
We'll go through and then you.
Yeah,
can decide.
we'll talk.
All right, next conference is Microsoft, June 15th, 9:30 a.m. Pacific time. Good old Microsoft. What do you think they're going to come out swinging with this time? Lara Croft, exclusively on Xbox One and original.
It's gotta be Call of Duty.
They're
It'll be first or Halo.
They have to do. Oh, they don't have to.
If we're talking about first, like what's coming first, they're gonna talk about.
Let's
first,
just talk about the games that you think are gonna be there.
All right, Halo 5.
Uh-huh.
The next Call of Duty, Tomb Raider 2, Quantum Break, and
see, these don't really get me excited. I mean, for the people who own
Tomb Raider is awesome, dude.
Tomb Raider's awesome.
I don't give that game enough credit.
For the people who are Xbox fans and who are excited, I think like obviously Halo 5 and like Quantum Break are cool, and obviously
I don't care
Tomb
about
Raider
Halo
as well.
Anymore. Not anymore.
I personally that series totally flew off the hinges for
Yeah.
old classic Halo fans like you and I. But I don't know. I think Microsoft's conference is so predictable to me. That makes
Yeah.
sense.
It really is.
Like, I mean, for the people who
That's
have
just
Xbox,
what they've done, though. They've always done Call of Duty.
yeah.
There's Halo every couple years. We know about Quantum Break. They gotta talk more about that.
You think they're gonna do announce Gears of War?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
I also think they're gonna announce that with a remaster or an HD collection or something.
Can. As
I
long as
feel
it
like-
works more than their Master Chief collection.
Yeah.
I mean, they already announced Gears of War like 2 years ago or something. When I think when the Xbox One was either just released or just like came out.
They
something
already
like
announced
that.
Gears of War?
Yeah,
You're talking about Xbox 360?
Xbox One. The next Gears of War.
Did they really?
They said they were making it, but they literally had nothing to show because they just started. But they told people that they're making it.
Okay.
So I think they'll have a trailer.
I think we'll actually be able to see it now.
Yeah.
Okay. Or the idea of it. That's cool. I'd be excited for that.
All right, so we got Halo, Call of Duty, Gears, Quantum Break, Tomb Raider.
Tomb Raider. I think
maybe some indie stuff.
hopefully they do some indie stuff because their indie scene is lacking, man.
They got some.
They got some, but
They got better.
compared to Sony's indie scene, like Microsoft. Is
Well,
more,
everyone compared to Sony's indie scene.
except for Steam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe some Kinect stuff.
Oh God, if they show Kinect stuff, I'm fucking throwing my
Kinect
TV
3.
out the window. Ladies and gentlemen, I know you love the Kinect.
They're
2.
gonna
Here to announce Kinect 3.
They're either gonna talk about Kinect or they won't mention Kinect at all.
I don't think they're gonna.
Kinect is their Vita.
I honestly, but I think Vita has a better chance to Kinect.
Yeah. Sadly.
I don't think.
Whatever,
I don't think
whatever.
they're gonna. If they wanted to talk about Kinect, I don't think they would have lowered the price on the Xbox One, taking it out of.
They totally took it out.
Yeah, I know. I think they wouldn't have taken it out if they wanted to talk about it.
Well, I think now they realize it's not going to be like the main point of Xbox One, but they didn't just throw it away either. They're still going to have stuff for it.
Yeah, I mean, that's
Some dance games.
Oh, you got to get that
Some
Dance
music
Dance
games.
Revolution.
Yeah.
Oh, not D. What was it? What is it now?
Guitar Hero 4 now with Stripper Dancer.
Stripper
With Kinect.
Dancer. Stripper Dancer with Kinect.
You got the guitar, the bass, the drums, the singer, and the dancer.
No, why don't you do that? And now, Microsoft HoloLens, you can project a stripper in your room and play Minecraft at the same time.
While Microsoft execs watch you through the Kinect.
Yeah, I don't know. That's I'll be interested.
Microsoft is very predictable now that you mention it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm excited for all of these.
Yeah. But speaking of predictable, EA, June 15th, same day, 1 p.m.
Is that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
We already know they're gonna do EA Sports, all their sports games.
Sports.
They're gonna do some
Battlefront. Yep.
They're gonna do some Battlefield DLC, and I don't know.
Some Hardline, yeah.
I don't think they're gonna announce anything. Well, they're gonna have to announce.
No, they'll announce something.
But what?
I don't know. I mean,
what can EA come out and say that'll make you, whoa, NBA 2030 coming out 15 years earlier
with robots?
It's NBA from the future.
You really want to know what would get me the most excited?
Yeah.
Is if they announced a Battlefield game that was just
insane. They're not gonna do that. Not
Like-
with Battlefield Front.
Battlefield Front Duty. Return of the Tomb Raider.
Not with Battlefront. So close
No,
to
I mean
release.
like, although have you seen these like dinosaur Easter eggs in like Battlefield 4?
Yeah.
Like they're talking about like a dinosaur game, like a dinosaur Battlefield. That's insane. Or like the
Why?
giant shark, because it's just crazy.
I mean, that would be cool just to have that game there, because somebody would.
If we're talking about only EA, that's what would get me excited.
Yeah,
I'm already excited for Battlefront. That's
Yeah.
what I'm excited for.
So like they're obviously gonna show that, but like other than that, I'm not really big in sports and all that other stuff, and I can't really.
I like the NBA games. I get them every couple of years.
I can't really recall what they really announced other years before that.
Yeah, I mean, so you got Battlefield Hardline. Well, I don't. Will they talk about that? Why would they?
I don't know. Maybe there's some DLC.
Maybe.
I don't know. Didn't they do that at a couple E3s ago? They were like, and the Battlefield 4 DLC is blah blah blah.
Did
you
they?
can expect it here and there.
Well, they had announced stuff for Battlefield 4 because people didn't listen to them anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know if they'll talk about Hardline.
Yeah.
I don't think they will.
And then after EA, Ubisoft, 3 p.m. I'm always excited for Ubisoft.
To me, when I think of Ubisoft, I just think of games.
Yeah.
Even if they're not games. I
Sometimes
play,
it's shitty games.
It's just all games.
Peggle 2. I'm not saying that Peggle 2 was a shitty game, but that announcement where the dude came out and was jumping around like an asshole, that was shitty. And they had.
I don't remember that. Was that the last one?
No, I think it was 2 E3s ago. He came out, and he is like some dude in a jacket, and he's like, and now, and he's making all these jokes,
Yeah.
and something Peggle 2, and then in the back like everything exploded, and he jumped, and like it was weird.
I remember the last E3 Ubisoft weren't they the ones that had like I feel like they had 2 dance games, or like they had a dance game.
Oh no, they had the dance game and they had the real life.
Yeah, I was gonna get
game.
that. They had a fitness game.
Yeah.
Where when you do push-ups, it looked like you're holding a bunch of stuff
like
on
a
your back.
donut on your back, and you got
Yeah.
a truck. What the fuck is this?
Yeah.
And
I
Aisha Tyler was hosting it. She's cool.
Yeah, she's cool.
Yeah.
So we're obviously gonna get lots of Assassin's Creed.
Oh yeah.
Syndicate.
Syndicate. Well,
Lots.
actually, yeah. I contemplated that because they always show Assassin's Creed at either the Microsoft or Sony conference, and plus whatever their stuff is. I don't because remember last year they announced Assassin's Creed Unity at the Microsoft conference.
Yeah.
That which I thought was strange, but
Did they show the gameplay stuff? They showed gameplay.
yeah,
at
remember
their
it was
own.
like
Yeah.
the co-op or whatever.
Yeah,
First
yeah.
time Assassin's Creed ever had co-op.
Yeah, so they'll do that again. They'll show maybe a trailer and then they'll do some gameplay footage. And you got Rainbow Six.
Yeah, Rainbow Six Siege. The awesome thing about Ubisoft is they always do the drop the mic, like holy shit moment, where at the very end they announce a brand new IP. Like they did that with The Division, they did that with Watch Dogs, and they did that with Rainbow Six Siege, and it was all awesome.
So they're going to talk about Assassin's Creed a lot. They're going to talk about Rainbow Six. They're going to talk about The Division. And then I think they're going to talk
You think
about...
we're going to get more about The Division? Because that
Yeah.
got delayed.
Yeah, they'll talk about it.
Okay.
I mean,
I just don't know if it's worth showing it right now.
I think
Because-
they'll talk about it.
If we think about when... So let's say The Division got delayed until holiday next year. There will be another E3 in between that. So I feel like there's no point of showing stuff now, showing stuff next E3, and then showing it and then releasing it. I feel like they just wait until it's about to come out. At least that's what I would do.
I think they'll still
but
talk about it.
they got stockholders.
You
to
think they'll
impress.
talk about Watch Dogs too?
Oh,
I think they might.
I don't know. That's risky. Because like, think of how many properties they have coming out right now.
Remember how many E3s Watch Dogs had? Like 3?
I think it only had 2.
I'm pretty sure they had more than 2. Because remember that was like a big thing that everyone was saying, like, oh, we're so tired of seeing Watch Dogs over and over and over.
Yeah, you might be right. I'm not sure. There's a lot of stuff.
I don't know exactly, but I'm pretty sure it's more than 2.
I mean, I
It
think
might be too soon.
these last couple E3s just sort of muddled together and like.
Yeah. But I mean, like, Watch Dogs 2 could be like a last thing, like, oh, and by the way, we're bringing back, what was the protagonist's name? Aiden Pierce. Oh, and Aiden Pierce is back, and then he comes on stage naked or something.
Comes on stage naked.
He's a real
back,
person.
And it's just like
Better than ever.
Holy streamers and shit just come flying out, and this guy runs out naked in his coat and his Watch Dogs hat. All right.
Trench coat.
After Ubisoft, the best conference. No, it's not the best, but it's the one I'm most excited for. The Sony conference, 6 p.m. Same day, June 15th.
So hopefully we're gonna be seeing this in theaters.
So PlayStation Experience is what you're referring to. That is awesome, and I hope we get to it.
Isn't that PlayStation Experience? Isn't that the Vegas thing?
No, isn't it also called PlayStation?
Is it also?
I think so.
I didn't read the title. I don't know if I read the article. I did read the article.
One of the things that Sony does that I think more.
They did it last year, and they're gonna do it again this year.
Yeah, where you could go watch E3 in a movie theater, like with a bunch of awesome.
Just a Sony conference, though.
Yeah, it's only the Sony conference, and now they're doing it again this year with more theaters.
Yeah, last year was only a select few theaters.
Now they're doing a bunch more.
Now they're doing a bunch.
Yeah.
And I think people, hopefully, companies will follow suit, and then maybe we could get like one E3 movie where it's like we get a ticket and we just use that same ticket for all the conferences.
Ooh.
And it'll be like $30 or something.
That would be. I don't think it costs money. I think it's free. You just have to like.
I know, but like I'm saying, when it gets this big, like I'd pay $30 to see all these things on a big screen with no like buggy live stream crap.
That's why I had it like. Would it be laggy sometimes? Like that'd be interesting. If you're in the movie theater and it just starts lagging, or do they have like their own direct feed to all like those movie theaters? If
Sony's doing it, then yeah, it's got to be a direct feed thing. Yeah. If it was like a movie theater thing, where the movie theaters were doing it, it might have like, that'd be awesome. Yeah. And then like we could watch all the, like all the like IGN or something talk about it after, or other games, news, people talk about the conferences after, you know. Yeah. That'd be really cool. I'm stoked too.
So what games do you think are going to be shown at the Sony conference? Sony has been murdering it lately.
Uncharted 4.
Let me take that back because there are not a lot of games we know that are coming out for the fall. But like in terms of indie stuff,
lots of indies will be shown. Maybe No Man's Sky.
If they show, I hope they don't show that again. To be honest,
I hope they don't either. But you know, it's a possibility.
You think? Did you say that they're going to show Uncharted stuff?
Yeah, Uncharted 4.
I feel like
they got it.
It's like I understand why they would show it, but I hope they don't, because I just know that game isn't coming out for such a long time.
Yeah, I know that too, but I think they're still gonna do it. Mm-hmm. So Uncharted 4. What else?
Last of Us 2.
No.
I'm calling it.
No.
I don't think.
They're gonna show Arkham Knight stuff because the Batman games are usually at Sony's conference.
Yeah, let's talk about a little bit of the third-party stuff. So you think Arkham Knight's gonna be there? I think Battlefront's gonna be there as well.
Really?
Yeah, because a lot of the Battlefront commercials have been linked with. You know how Destiny did this too.
Yeah.
Where it's coming out on multiple platforms, but then they're like, you're the best experience on PlayStation.
Yeah.
I think that'll be how
it could be. That'd be cool. I hope so.
Extra DLC. Get a silencer for your blaster rifle.
I actually don't know like a lot of games that could be coming out. Yeah. Like what else do they have? Well, they got a ton of studios that are quiet.
That's what I was gonna say. I think they're gonna announce a bunch of stuff internally, like all their first-party studios, which I am super excited.
I don't think they're gonna talk about Vita.
I hope they do, man.
I hope they don't. Dedicate this to the PS4 and then let PSX be Vita like it was last year.
Mention Vita at all?
No.
If they don't mention Vita, that just shows how they've given up.
No, if they dedicate PSX to Vita like they did last year, that's like a whole not a conference, but a whole convention just for Vita.
Yeah. Well, that's because you have like the diehard PlayStation fans there. What was I gonna say? I was gonna ask you something I can't remember.
But I mean, what would they show on Vita too that we don't already know about? Like, I don't want them. I want to hear about Vita, but I don't want them to waste time on it when we could be talking about other stuff.
Yeah, I mean that's true. Do you think we'll see a console price drop?
Nope.
No, it's still $400 kicking.
Yeah.
I think there's no reason to price drop it, to do a price drop just yet.
Yeah, they don't.
Because they're just killing it in the sales, 20-something.
Maybe show some like Twitch stuff. Maybe how they're trying to integrate that better. Probably show some PS4 updates and how it's trying to be more of a social network.
I think they should obviously focus on the games. I think like the social apps, like social stuff and all the apps should be like a secondary thing. Like, don't spend an exorbitant amount of time on it, but you can mention it.
I mean, like Twitch is different though, because Twitch is for gaming.
Yeah.
So
they already have a Twitch app on like the thing.
Yeah, they do. But like, I feel like that's something they want to make more, because that's kind of where the future is in a way.
Yeah.
That's part of the future.
We're gonna see some PlayStation Now.
No, probably.
I wanna.
But I was thinking something else.
What are you thinking of?
I don't know. Not PlayStation Now. Yeah, they'll talk about PlayStation Now.
You remember when they bought Gaikai?
Yeah.
You know, that was their big thing, like the PlayStation Now, and then they just bought OnLive recently.
Yeah.
I don't know what they bought it for, but presumably it would be for their stuff, their streaming stuff.
Yeah, I hope they put a lot of money into like the streaming stuff and like more into the camera, like get a better camera maybe, and just make it really for the streamers.
I'm talking about for the Gaikai and the OnLive. That's like online game streaming, like that has to do with PlayStation Now.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm excited. Sony always.
That's all I have to say on Sony.
Conference, yeah, I'm pretty. They always do good. I think, well, not always, because they've had some rough years.
Lately, they've been doing good.
But the year
past
when
2
they
years,
announced the PS4, 2013, and they came out and they totally like went against Xbox. Like, it's not online always, and it's $300 or $400, and blah, like all this. And
PlayStation
like,
Plus 2.
Oh my god! Like,
yep.
They killed it. That was my
last year was good too.
Yeah, last year was also good. Yeah.
All right. So next we got Nintendo. The next day, June 16th at 9 a.m.
Direct, right?
Yes.
Conference.
Yeah, it's a pre-made conference. It's a video.
The Nintendo Championships are coming back. You enjoy
Yeah. I know very little about it, but I know it is.
The Nintendo like reveal for that where
No.
Reggie was. It's like the Nintendo Championships are coming back. Guess I got a train, and it did a whole like Rocky montage where he was lifting like GameCubes as weights.
I might have seen that. Sounds kind of familiar.
I'll show you.
Did you watch it last year? Their video conference.
No, I think I watched a little bit of it. I think I watched the portion where they showed Zelda.
Yeah, I actually liked it a lot. It was fun. I mean, it's totally Nintendo style.
Yeah.
I mean, they're weird.
Very Nintendo, I'll give it.
And now that I have a 3DS, I'm actually excited for what they're putting out. They're probably gonna talk more about Wii U, but like now I have a personal stake type thing into this.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
I think other than that, like do you know what games will be there? You think they'll talk about NX?
No, I don't. The Zelda, definitely.
Hopefully.
They already said they're not gonna talk about the NX.
And that's
They'll talk about the new 3DS.
Yeah, as somebody who's not a long lost. So I used to be a huge Nintendo fan, but now somebody who just sort of looks from the sidelines. I don't really know exactly what's happening on Nintendo's end, but I'm excited for what they do because like Nintendo's Nintendo. Like they fuck up a lot, but they have something amazing that'll like change the games industry somehow. Sometimes.
Yeah, I hope their NX console is a
It
gaming console.
If that console,
like I hope it's not like peripherals and all this BS.
Yeah, but if you want to watch the Nintendo Direct, you can find that June 16th, 9 a.m. in the morning, top of the morning.
And an hour later, exactly.
Oh, so that'll only be an hour, yeah. June 16th at 10 a.m.
They probably know that because they know exactly how long the video is.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
Yeah. Square Enix. Square Enix has a conference. There are a lot of conferences this year.
Yeah.
Square Enix is going. I don't know what they'll show. They'll show their.
All they have is Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts, they don't have a lot. That's all they've got.
I will make a pizza bet right now. We get a Final Fantasy VII remake.
I don't care about Final Fantasy, so I don't know what that's.
Okay.
I don't know if that's like a good bet or not.
That is one of the best Final Fantasies.
I mean, I don't know why they're having their own conference. They only have 2 games coming out. Wait, don't they do Metal Gear?
No, it's Konami.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, they only have 2 games, and one of them's nowhere near being ready. The other one still has some time left.
Yeah.
So
I don't really know what to say about Square Enix.
They should just, yep.
They're interesting.
I don't know. That's probably the one I'm least excited for.
Was Square Enix?
That
Square Enix
and
the
the
people who came out when the PS4 was announced. Please be excited for E3.
I think so.
I think yeah. Please be excited, Eric.
I'm excited.
The final conference, which I was sort of surprised
At
by.
night.
The PC Gaming Show, June 16th.
That sounds so weird.
Yeah.
PC Gaming Show.
I'm excited for it, though. Like, I'm actually going to watch that one just because I want to see what's there.
I honestly don't think I will. I don't know why. I just won't. Because when I think of that, I think of like 20 Steam boxes and just confusing.
Yeah, but I mean, there's not really a game we can name because either the game that'll be at this will also be on console, or it's just so many PC games that we can't even possibly name them all.
Yeah.
So if you want to see the PC gaming, see the PC Gaming Show, June 16th, 5 p.m.
Yeah.
But that is the E3 preview. We'll probably be doing some E3 stuff.
Oh yeah, for sure.
For faux show.
We actually watch it this time. We don't have school.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Excited for that.
Me too. We gotta watch it together.
Yeah. But that is my topic.
I think last time we watched some of it like while chatting with each other, like on PSN or something.
Was it? Oh no. We were on Skype while
Was it
watching
Skype?
one of the conferences. Yeah.
That's such a good idea.
Reacting to the same. Like, did you see that? Oh no, I'm 3 seconds ahead of you.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Don't spoil it.
Yeah. No, I'm excited.
Yeah.
But Eric, that's my topic. E3 preview. But Eric, you have a topic.
Yeah, so we'll make this one a quick one. This is about our favorite fast food places.
Oh my god. I'm gonna.
So I guess.
Explain to you
How do you want to do this? You want to do top 5 or you just want to.
Well, if it's your favorite, we're talking about favorite fast food, like the favorite overall, or just like in general, like your top 5, top 10.
Well, let's do top 5.
Okay.
Or just, ones we really like. And I guess by fast food, it doesn't have to have a drive-through, but just not table service. So not like a waiter.
Okay.
Something that you could get to go.
I think. All right. So I know restaurants, like which fast food places are my favorite. I just don't know the order. So I'm gonna throw out.
That's fine.
Some of my favorite restaurants.
Okay. And I'll tell you how you're wrong.
Okay. Oh god. I already know why you brought this up, but I'm gonna. Oh god.
I know one of them you're gonna say for sure.
Obviously, you and I, both advocates of the Panda Express.
Oh my goodness. Yes.
So
good.
I love Panda Express. I can't even explain. Orange chicken, mandarin chicken, teriyaki,
Twitter chicken.
Twitter chicken.
So the thing about Panda Express is that, you could say it's not good, or you could say that it's not as authentic if you're used to authentic Asian food.
Yeah. And
you could be right. But what other
You could be right.
What other place can give you this food that fast? Like there's no other competing Chinese food places. It's not like Del Taco and Taco Bell or McDonald's and Burger King. It's like there's only Panda Express. Or else you have to go to nasty. Or else you're going to have to sit down and, dedicate a lot of time to eating Chinese food.
Yeah. See, when you brought this favorite
This is just so quick and it's always so good.
Yeah, when you brought this topic up, there are some restaurants that immediately jumped into my mind that aren't fast food places. It's like, oh shit, I can't name those. So if we're only going fast food, we threw out the Panda. I gotta throw
Panda's awesome.
I gotta throw in whatchamacallit. Oh, it's one of those. It's local around here. Oh, it's a little gem known as Five Guys. Oh, that's not local. That's not local. We have it here, but
it's somewhere, dude, in the dark corners.
Oh God, Five Guys, one of the best. And I'm not gonna say one of the best. The best burger place on the planet.
His opinion.
My fact.
His opinion.
So
I never tried it. I want to try it. I had tried it once.
But you tried it under like nasty circumstances.
It wasn't nasty. It just wasn't best. Yeah, it was brought to me.
Yeah.
From home.
Yeah.
And it was small.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. You
go on your tangent.
So I'm gonna just throw out all my. So Panda Express, Five Guys.
Okay.
See, when you say only fast food, that makes it hard because I don't eat a lot of fast food.
Dino's
isn't fast food. That's a pizza place. That's a restaurant.
You could take it to go though.
Well, you can take a lot.
That's like Domino's. That's the way we're going by it though. Like, if you could take it to go, then it's okay.
There's a lot of food you can take to go. I think that doesn't count.
Well, I'm not. This topic isn't about what's fast food and what's not. I mean, this is my topic. So as long as you don't have to sit down and eat there, like a restaurant.
So what if let's say Kick and Crab, for example, I can order that, but I can call in.
Yeah,
go there and just pick it up and leave.
We'll do that.
Okay.
Because I mean, like Chipotle could be one too. I don't want just fast food. Just any place that's not like fancy sit down type.
So I'm gonna say Panda.
Okay.
Five Guys. Okay. I gotta throw in Chipotle. As expensive as it is, I actually do like their burritos a lot.
Okay.
Did I already say Five Guys?
Yeah.
Kick and Crab.
It's
If I can take that to go, say yeah. And then another one that's interesting, which I always find.
This is just favorite places to eat, I guess.
Favorite places to eat? Eric.
I mean, not restaurants. Still.
Okay. So we gotta throw in the Fantastic Cafe.
Okay.
Because I think that's.
Yeah, this counts like cafes, like Denny's and IHOP count.
Okay.
I guess in a way.
See, but that's
you
don't even know what
it's hard to draw the line.
It's not.
It is.
It's not.
It is.
I feel like to the distinct difference between fast food and like restaurant, it's pretty easy to.
Is it the drive-through? What is it?
No, it's like the speed of service.
You could get Fantastic Cafe fast. You could get Denny's fast. You could get IHOP fast.
I think Fantastic Cafe food is actually like In-N-Out. In-N-Out is fast food, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Fantastic Cafe is more similar.
They do have a drive-through. I always forget that.
Yeah.
All right, so Fantastic Cafe would be there. That actually surprises me.
Yeah, I think it's because when I associate Fantastic Cafe with doing something, like either if it's a game night or like something where we go somewhere, I don't know.
Their pastrami sandwiches are bomb.
Good. Yeah, I like their burgers. I like their fries.
Seasoned fries are good.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have to go Panda Express, Five Guys.
This is not in order.
No,
it's
not
tough.
in order. Fantastic Cafe, Kick and Crab. What was the last one?
Panda, Five Guys, Fantastic Cafe, Cake and Crab, Chipotle.
Chipotle, there we go. Chipotle's, yeah.
Chipotle.
Those are my favorite places to eat at. Now, give me your nonsense.
Nonsense, he says.
No, nonsense, I say.
All right. So, I have one of them's the same, Panda. Love Panda. I wish there was one where we didn't have to go inside a mall to get. There's one in Anaheim by one of the comic stores I go to, but that's in Anaheim.
The fact luckily?
Yeah. So Panda's awesome. Gotta give a shout out to them. Panda. This is also in no order.
Okay.
Panda, Chick-fil-A.
Fuck you, Eric. I'm so mad at you. What? I'm gonna explain. Eric and I, we were not Chipotle, Chick-fil-A virgins. I was like, yeah, let's go together, man. We'll have an awesome time and hang out. And like
I couldn't wait for you, man.
A week later, he's like, dude, go to Chick-fil-A. I was like, what the fuck, man? I wanted to try some Chick-fil-A.
Hey, I can't help you here. You just gotta try it. It's so good. I had it again. Did you get my picture like a week ago? Oh, the crispy sandwich. The spicy chicken sandwich deluxe with their waffle fries. Waffle fries are good, not great, but they're good. So, Panda Express, Chick-fil-A, and then I just had it in my head. What was it? Let me think. Oh, of course, Taco Bell.
Oh, God.
My second home, Taco Bell.
Taco Bell is crack to you.
I love Taco Bell. You know it's good, too. He talks crap until he's there, and then he's like, Eric, give me a quesadilla, I'll pay you back. That's what it is.
I did do that.
All right.
That is what baller
so
feels.
Good. All right, so we got Panda Express, Chick-fil-A, Taco Bell. Then I gotta give a shout out to the superior of Five Guys, In-N-Out. In-N-Out's
we're gonna get into this.
The bomb.
I'm not saying In-N-Out is bad. I'm just saying Five Guys is better. Now you can refute as much as you want, but I'm going to say that there was a comic that you took a picture of where Spider-Man himself said.
No one cares about Spider-Man.
I'm just saying he had a.
Hawkeye knew. Hawkeye said In-N-Out.
Hawkeye was stupid.
I'm willing to try Five Guys.
I know you said that.
But like, even if I do think it's better, is that sound it? Even if I do think it is better, just so many memories with In-N-Out, and I'm never gonna go to Five Guys. It's too far. It's too expensive.
Give up In-N-Out. I'm just saying you have to try it and then accept that it's better, because I know for a fact it's better. I just know.
The way he moved. All right, so what is that for? Panda, Chick-fil-A, Taco Bell, In-N-Out.
Final.
I got one more, and I have one in my head, but I don't know if that's it. Dead silence.
Come on,
That's
Mr.
hard.
Fast Food.
I'm thinking, man. All right, I guess I gotta say Wendy's.
Wendy's, get that.
I love
shit
Wendy's.
outta here. Oh my goodness.
Wendy's is good.
Wendy's is okay. I mean,
Wendy's.
Chicken nuggets are probably one of the
Wendy's is better than McDonald's, better than Burger King,
McDonald's
better than
sucks
Carl's
here.
Jr. Yeah, it does suck. But their milkshakes are awesome.
I do like their shakes. Their root beer.
Their
floats
fries are good.
Their frosty floats.
Yeah, they're called Frosties.
Yeah.
Frosties are good. Fries are good. They got the Baconator. Awesome sandwich.
Yeah.
That's all I need.
That's all you need. Yeah, you know.
I always think of McDonald's, Carl's, Burger King, and Wendy's like in the same.
Yeah.
Like they're so
They're
similar.
The most generic
Yeah.
of all of them.
And like to me, Wendy's is the best one around. Burger King sucks. That's terrible.
Burger King is alright.
Burger King is awful.
Their fries are pretty damn salty.
They're the saltiest fries I've ever had. The first like 20 are like the best fries you've ever had in your life, and then after that, it's like I need water.
I'm gonna die. I need it.
Pinky up.
Yeah.
I quote SpongeBob at least once a day.
We're gonna come back to you, ladies and gentlemen, about the In-N-Out / Five Guys.
We'll try it sometime.
Yeah, I want to get In-N-Out and Five Guys in the same day, and then do it that way.
Yeah. One of the topics has to be favorite like restaurants.
Okay, I get like
Talk about some
favorite places to eat ever.
Buffalo Wild Wings would be up there.
I was immediately gonna say that, but that'll be for another time.
That's another time. That is it.
Well, Eric, are you done with your topic?
I'm done. That was fun. I like talking about food. We'll probably talk about fast food a lot. We just ate.
Bob's Burgers.
He got Bob's Burgers.
I think it's only in our area.
I don't know.
Correct me
Yeah.
if you live
I got Taco Bell. I always get free food at Taco Bell.
Yeah, you are a magician, Eric. The last 3 times we went to Taco Bell, and you put in that little.
I've gone free food.
Free thing. He got 2 free tacos and a free burrito.
So I've gone.
That blows my mind.
Yeah, so I've gotten a bean and cheese burrito, and I think I've gotten 2 hard tacos. Yeah. If I believe so.
And like,
I don't know if this is at every Taco Bell. So what it is that most stores have like, oh, put your change in here and we'll donate it to a good cause. And this one, Taco Bell, it has one of those, and what you have to do is you have to drop the coin in the bin, and if it lands on this like platform, this yellow platform, you get free food. If you land it with a nickel, you get their cinnamon twists. If you do it with a dime, you get a regular 99-cent hard taco, and if you do it with a quarter, you get the bean and cheese burrito. And like, there's lots of platforms, but there's only one yellow one, and it's at the bottom, so it's the hardest to do. And I get it every time.
So the last 3 times, Eric's like, "Here, I'm gonna get a free taco." I was like, "There's no way you're gonna get it." And then he gets it.
And then I get it.
How did you do that? And then people behind the counter are like, "This fucking guy got another fucking taco." And I'm just like, I'm now
every time, man. Today too, I didn't even plan to go to Taco Bell. We went to multiple places to eat, and Elijah went ahead of me so he could get to his place faster. And so I stopped at Taco Bell, and I had some change from the last place that I went to. I had 2 dimes. The first one was a test. I always do a test, like a warm-up. Yeah. And usually it's with a penny. I didn't have a penny, so I had 2 dimes, and that was my limit. You got to limit yourself. I don't need a limit because I always get it. So I drop it. It bounces off the platform. It's like, all right, I got one more. I aim it, and I drop it. And it's always like halfway off, but it hangs on there.
And then you look at him, you're like, and you just point, you're like,
yep.
Taco? Like, fuck!
Yep.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Taco Bell's awesome, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Anything Goes podcast. We try and post this as frequent as possible.
We post it once a week.
Yeah.
No certain day, just once a week.
Yeah, once a week. But you can find us at YouTube /Duo Productions. Find our content there. We'll be putting up some more stuff. We got the Witch play.
There's a couple different Dynamic Duo channels on YouTube. Shut up. And so maybe look up the Anything Goes podcast.
Yeah. I was doing some research. We're like the 3rd result from the bottom.
I saw that.
We're an OG idea.
So that's pretty cool.
Yeah. thought that was cool. If you want to follow me on Twitter, I am at RockOutDude77. Eric, where can they follow you on all your social medias?
Just follow my Instagram. I don't use Twitter that much, so just follow Eric Scott Andrews.
You should update your Twitter more. You should use your Twitter.
No, you should make an Instagram.
Like, hey, look at this thing I'm eating.
I don't care about Twitter.
Or something.
No spaces. Eric Scott Andrews.
Eric
2 T's in the
Andrews.
Scott.
That's for Instagram?
That's Instagram.
All right. And I think that's about all for us today. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy your day. Thank you for listening. And remember, peace, love, and video games.
Stay classy, America.
Oh, yeah. On your mark, get set, go. Do, 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 do.
Gaming news number 1.
All right. Do, 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 do. All right, let's get this gaming news going.